One thing I've been saying recently is that Eric Trump has the worst poker face in the Trump family. That while they continue to insist that there's no big deal about their legal problems, that they're definitely not going to jail, you can hear it in Eric's voice. He's almost always crying because he knows he's facing prison.
Question here, Eric. Are you concerned that they may send an indictment your way, your brother's way, or your sister's way?
You know what, I'm not, Eric, because guess what? We've always lived amazingly clean lives, and believe me, if they could have, they already would have, right? I mean, that's what they wanted. That was their end goal. The difference is I'm not Hunter Biden. I'm not selling paintings to undisclosed people for $500,000 a piece. I'm not doing, what we do? Don, Ivanka, and I live really, nice, clean lives, and we work very, very hard. And guess what? Long before politics ever came into, our lives, we were in the business world, and we were successful, and we worked very hard, and we lived clean lives. And it was very different than the Bidens, who were never in business until their father actually got into politics. And
so that's him on Newsmax, even more unhinged and right-wing than Fox News, basically saying there's no way me and Don Jr. and Ivanka are going to get charged or indicted or go to jail because we lead amazingly clean lives. And you can hear him hold back the tears. You can hear him whine like a baby throughout. It goes on for much longer. You can hear him continue irrationally to keep on bringing up Hunter Biden, even though no one gives a damn about Hunter Biden. I don't care about Joe Biden's son that plays no part in Joe Biden's political career. And yet he continues to do it. And it's ridiculous to me that this family of all families think they lead an amazingly clean life. Don Jr. alone, in what he puts into his body, cannot be classified as clean, especially if you want to take shots at Hunter Biden. But beyond that, we know that this family is at the very least morally, if not legally, corrupt. We know they've just been admitting, Don Jr. and Eric and Donald himself, all over this weekend, have admitted that Allen Weisselberg and the Trump Organization have done tax evasion. They say it's no big deal that they're not claiming taxes on the tuition in the company car and the company apartment, and that this isn't an actual crime, but they're not actually saying that the charges are false. They're all basically admitting that they're criminals. Now, you might not think it's the biggest crime. It might not be the kind of crime that puts you away for 30 years, but it is grand larceny, what the company and Allen Weisselberg have effectively been charged with. And what's crazy here is the utter desperation of Eric and therefore his family. On social media a couple days ago, he posted the following, which is basically him saying, I know I'm not going to jail because the comments under this right-wing Daily Mail article say so. Can you imagine somebody in real legal trouble from a billion-dollar company whose dad was president citing YouTube comments as their legal evidence? Guys, I don't want to take any shots at my beloved fans, but I don't think that this comment section would stand up in court necessarily. I don't think someone should say, I just read the comments on this YouTube video, and so therefore I know Donald Trump is innocent. Right? It just shows that this family is absolutely shook. And again, Eric is the weak link because he's most likely to incriminate the family. He's the only one that seems to do it every night. Even Don Jr. takes a break now and then, but also he doesn't hide the fear. The other people hide the fear. They hide it either through drugs, or they hide it through their ability to lie, or they hide it because, like Ivanka, they just don't say anything. But Eric doesn't have that ability. So keep your eye on him. He's the barometer. He's the thermometer. If you see him sweat, you know the family's in trouble.